Good morning, everybody. As usual, we've been preparing well, although the interval between the last game and the next game is very short, but then we just have to make do with the time we have, and we're doing the best to make sure that we're fully prepared for the game tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach. Rasheedat, from your side and the team side, how prepared do you feel for the final tomorrow?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Like Coach Ryder said, we're preparing and we're doing all we can to make use of the time that we have. And the team spirit is high. We're focused, we're determined, and we know what's at stake. So we're ready.
Thank you so much, Rasheedat. We will now be opening the floor to some questions from the media. Just a kind reminder, just one question per person, and introduce yourself before your question. There's a question there, please.
Good morning, Coach. Good morning, Captain. First of all, to the coach, how are you preparing for the pressure that comes with this game and the antics as well? Because in the last time we faced them, they were pointing and laser pointers on our eyes when we were taking penalties. So how do you plan to cope with that? And to the captain, not meaning to cast you back to the last time, but you unfortunately set off in that game. Is there any pressure for you to perform in this game? Thank you.
Thank you. When you play in cup final, there are always pressures because it comes with the extra desire that you really want to make it. You have worked so hard to get to where you are, and then you just made some extra effort to actualize, the dream of carrying the trophy. Yes, we are preparing very well in all aspects, mentally, psychologically, whatever it is that we are anticipating, we are taking care of it, and we know it's not just going to be just play football and we go. We must prepare for every scenario that can occur on the field of play. We're fully aware of that, and experience has taught us so many things, and we're fully prepared for that.
For me, no pressures at all, to be honest. But if there is, I always take it positively because it's okay for you to feel pressured, but how I interpret it is what matters a lot. So it's a positive one, and we're prepared mentally for whatever might happen, like Coach Ryder said. And the tournament might happen the way it happened, but this time around, it's just going to be a different one, and it's going to be a good one. We still watch and plead that everything should be done fairly. We want a beautiful football. We don't want something that it's going to be. We don't want something that is. We don't want something that will, not beautify the African football at all. So that's it. So we want a free, fair game, and the cheating and everything.
Thank you. The lady in the middle, please.
Good afternoon, Coach. Good afternoon, Captain. I'm Rahul from ACL Sports Nigeria. You're up against World Cup winning coach, talking about John Powder. How do you plan to manage his game as a tactician and also with the home crowd supporting Morocco?
We have our own game plan, and we are sticking to our game plan. And we also know we are playing against the host. We know what we're expecting from the game tomorrow. We're fully prepared for it, and like I said, we're sticking to our own game plan. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Coach. Nigeria has been to the final 9 times, and out of that 9, you've won 9 titles. So it shows when you get to the final, there's the possibility, or rather the belief that Nigeria will definitely win. But you're going to be playing against an American team that kind of compact, have a World Cup winning coach. How do you intend to approach the game? And for you, Rasheedat, it's going to be a different ball game for you. You were there in 2018 when Nigeria won the title in Ghana. And it's not the first time Nigeria will be playing against a home team and also winning the title in Cameroon. That's happened. So how do you intend to motivate your players going into the game tomorrow?
Thank you. I pray that the omen of not losing any final continues tomorrow also. However, we know all the scenarios are always different. The scenarios have never been the same. It's a new scenario, and we are playing against a top team. We quite know what they can also do. We also are aware of the caliber of coach that they also have that has gotten them to where they are today. But like I said, we believe in ourselves, we believe in our players, we trust what we are doing, and we will stick to our game plan to ensure that we might be victorious tomorrow.
On my part, we've also had to get to this point. We've gone through a lot, and we've sacrificed so much to get to this point. And we know what it means for us as players, we know what it means for us as a nation. We know, the situation we are in our nation right now, we know what football is for us. So this is everything for us. For these young girls, we have a dream out there to see Sunday play on the stage. So this is a much huge responsibility that we get at us, and we're willing to do everything we can to keep up and eventually win.
Just a reminder, one question per journalist. We'll go to the lady next.
Good morning, Coach. Susanna Mopalege from Radio Now and AFCON Lagos, Nigeria. So, Coach, you've talked about different scenarios that will play out and are prepared for them. Are you also preparing for penalties? Going by the fact that the last time was in the penalties in Morocco, so are you also planning for penalties?
Penalties are also part of the game, and every competition has rules, and we are also aware that the game will possibly go to that. So if we are aware that there will likely be penalties, we definitely must prepare for it, which we have also been doing, because anything can happen, and then if it comes to penalties, we are fully ready for it.
Good afternoon to you, Coach. Onyinye Chiobaro, Kenya Central, Nigeria. Please, Coach, we'd like to get a camp update. Because yesterday at the training, we noticed that Francisca Aldega was not part of the training. Please, can you tell us the current situation, the status with her medical?
Francisca Aldega was out of training yesterday because she had enough, and the medical team are also working with her to see how fast she can recover. Where she might not be able to make it, we'll have to take it. It's a sad development for us. We just pray she makes it. If she doesn't, the other members of the team will carry on, even in support of her. It also go a long way in helping to motivate the team. But we just pray that she makes it.
Yeah, Sasso Bayon from The Guardian. My question is to both of you. What has been the most difficult part of getting to this final, starting from the very beginning? To both of you.
Well, there are difficulties, but I cannot pick out one moment and say this is the most difficult part of the whole thing. Preparations in general, there are a lot of things that go into it, and you expect that you get the best of support in all aspects so that it makes your work very easy. It has been very challenging for us, but we have tried as much as possible not to allow anything that we consider as a challenge to really affect what we do. Yes, in life there will always be difficulties and different challenges will always come. But how do you manage them? How do you manage them? How do you get over them? That is what we've been trying to do so that we don't allow them to disturb us or affect the team in any way. As I have said, certainly there have been challenges because when you look at our preparations and how we got here, They are all things that are cause for concern. But then, like I said, we must make the best out of every situation that we find ourselves and not allow it, affect us in any way.
Yeah, my coach just said the preparation happens really, and
Hello, Coach. Rasheedat Ajibade. How did the preparations here in Rabat? And what do you think of the Moroccan national team's performance in the recent matches? Thank you.
Can you just repeat your question, please?
How did the preparations go here in Rabat? And what do you think of the Moroccan national team's performance in the last matches? Thank you.
Yes, like I said earlier, we have been preparing right from the moment, even before we got to Rabat. Preparations have been on, because the preparation does not only start or end with what we do on the field. Even off the field, we still do a lot of work to make sure that we get the team ready. And that will also continue leading up to the game. Preparations will continue. For the Moroccan team, we acknowledge the fact that they're a good side and they play very well. And that accounts for why they are also in the final. And we cannot take them for granted, considering the fact that they will also be motivated by the fact that they are at home. They are also aware that we got to the finals the last edition and they didn't win, and they wouldn't want to repeat of that again. So we are fully aware of the different scenarios with regards to the program, and like I said, we're fully ready